The BTT Writer program enables you to import a project from various sources. To import a project, navigate to the Home page. Click on the three-dot icon at the bottom left of the window. Select Import from the menu. There are 4 options to choose from when importing to BTT Writer. The first 3 add projects to your workspace, while the last one adds a source text. First, we'll see how to import from the server. Click Import from Server. If you were logged into BTT Writer with a server account, choosing this option opens a screen with a list of all your online projects, those that you have uploaded to the server. To search for another user's project, remove your username from the left search field. Type in the server username of the user whose project you want to import. Another way to search is by project name. We can search by project type, target language code, or book. Let's search for all projects for the book of 1 John. To search for a project by the book name or language, remove the username from the search field. Type in either the book abbreviation or the language code in the right field. The example shows a query for all translations from the book of 1 John. Once you have all the translations pertaining to the book, you can filter by username if you want. We'll search for all 1 John projects for a particular user. When you have located the project you want to import, click it or click Cancel to close the Import from Server window and return to the Import Options menu. If you import the file, you receive a success message. Click Close to close the window. You can then see the imported project in your project list. Another option is to import a project file. This process imports into the program a BTT Writer project from a file on the computer. These are files that have an extension of tstudio. Click Import Project File to import a project from the hard drive of the computer. The program opens the File Explorer to the directory of the BTT Writer backups. The File Explorer shows only the files that have an extension of tstudio. Either choose one of the backup projects or navigate to the desired file. Click to select the desired tstudio file and then click Open. The import begins. When the import is completed, a window displays a success message. Click Close to close the window. You can then see the imported project in your project list. The third option is to import a USFM file. This process imports a file that is formatted as a USFM document. USFM stands for Unified Standard Format Marker, which is the International Standard Markup Language of Biblical Text. Click Import USFM File to import a file from the hard drive of the computer. The content of the USFM file does not include information about the name of the target language, so you will need to tell the project what name to use. In the next step, you'll use the language code in the file name to specify the target language. Click to select the desired file and then click Open. Click the target language on the Choose a Target Language screen. You can search for a language by typing the first few letters of the language in the search field. You should use the same target language code as in the name of the file. Depending on what information is contained in the USFM file, you may be asked for other information, such as category, book name, or project type. For this file, we only need to select the target language. The import begins, and when the import is completed, a window displays a success message. Click Close to close the window. The imported project now appears in your project list. The last import option is not to import a project, but to import source text. The source text must be in a resource container, formatted according to the specifications documented in the URL shown. If you have source text that you want to use for a project, you can select this option to do so. Making the choice to import source text opens the File Manager. Navigate to the desired source text folder. Click the folder name and click Select Folder to import it. If the BTT Writer library already contains a source text by that name, it asks if you want to overwrite it. Now you know how to import into BTT Writer. You can import a project from the server or from your computer for tstudio or USFM files. You also can import source text.